the way to drive. Crowds all on their feet, not one bothered by the heat. Imagine them in the driver's seat. Checkered flag would be sweet. Crank it up, oh, it's racing. 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 Everybody get ready. On your feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Crank it up. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. Crank it up. Oh.
We are the place where the toughest drivers will come to race from far and wide. But just who are we? We are the Pit Stall Racing Series. What better place to get your personalized hats, shirts, koozies with a quick turnaround on shipping all over the U.S. than the Green Door General Store? Be sure to follow us on Facebook to place orders and get specials today from the Green Door General Store.
Redline Motorsports Media can help you fulfill all of your motorsports industry, photography, and videography needs. Contact Redline Motorsports Media, where everything we do is driven by you.
With the ButtKicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. ButtKicker. The future is feeling.
When you need the best designs in your fleet of vehicles, there's only one brand name that many trust in. One that makes every car pop out from the rest of the field, and that is Lightning Wrapz. Be sure to check us out on Facebook at Lightning Wrapz. Get yourself a vehicle unlike the rest. Lightning Wrapz, the most affordable designs made at your leisure.
Looking for a new PC or an upgrade to your current one? Look no further than Ford Entertainment Group, your home for the best quality and value in new, pre-built, and custom PCs at the lowest price guaranteed. We have affordable PC solutions for any budget, with custom builds starting at $595. Even the pros turn to Ford Entertainment Group to get them up and running. With valued customers from all over the world, it's easy to see why Ford Entertainment Group is the most trusted brand in custom PCs.
I wanted to save my awesome subscribers the most money when they started their sim racing journey. I searched high and low for the best deals. And I'm so proud that Jeffrey and I have partnered up so I can spread the good news about where to get the lowest price on a high quality computer.
Feel confident when buying from us with the FEG Satisfaction Guarantee. Get yourself on track today by visiting us online at FEGPC.net.
Well, later this month, we will see the famed North Wilkesboro Speedway brought back to the racing world in all of its glory. But today, here on PTM Racing TV, the virtual world gets another taste of its beauty and its tough terrain. This is North Wilkesboro Speedway, live from Wilkes County, North Carolina. This is the Elemental Racing League Truck Series here with the Pit Stall Race Series 120 here on the show, presented in part by our friends at the ButtKicker Company. The Pit Stall Racing Series. Red Line Motorsports Media, Green Door General Store, Ford Entertainment Group, CustomPC.com, GainZFitness.inc, Lightning Wrapz, and Shriver Twisted Creations. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. I am your host, the Crusader Christian Charlie, joining you guys here today as we get set down to the track and set to the grid. Your starting lineup of 20 drivers come to the show, and on the pole, Jeffrey Racky will set the starting line, the outside of the 66 Corey Stahl. Row number 2 is John the Tuckness in the 94, the outside, and the 486 is Dalton McKinney. Row number 3 is Jason Kratky in the 54, the outside, and the 11, Bobby Anderson. Row number 4 is the 84, Matthew Offer, the outside, and the number 10, it is Jason Henry. Row number 5 is the 90, Dennis Warren's the outside, and the number 12, Shane Ledoux. Row number 6 is Mike Rad in the 76, the outside, the throttle, Chantel Pottle. Row number 7 is Chris Litterell in the 00, the outside, and the 99, Wally Babb. Row number 8 is going to be the 27, Corey Reed with the outside, and the 98, Sean Long. Row number 9 will be set by Jeff Oakes, the number 20, the outside, and the number 2, it is Dustin Sparkalicious Sloanaker. And finally, in row number 10, Robert Warrens, 595 with the outside, and the 13, Hunter Hammerin Hansen. Your field of drivers is set to go. Looks like some mechanical problems already for Solnaker and Rideout, so that will put them somewhere in the back of the pack here. 20 drivers making the call today here, trying to see if they can press their luck and get themselves in the top spot. Back-to-back wins so far for Jonathan Tuckness, and he said that before already, he's a road course ringer. We'll see if that truly is the case in this kind of terrain, this kind of predicament. Every lot of racing to go with this kind of battle and this kind of situation, though. These drivers have got to be careful and very swift and quick about trying to make their moves. Presented by Redline Motorsports Media, your graphic shows you just how tough it is. Half mile in length, corners, different in nature. The bottom lane down in turn 1 and 2 almost kind of dips and creases, gives you a little bit more area to work with, whereas 3 and 4, it goes uphill to a bit of a downhill slope to the front stretch. A unique track for its time, a unique place to race. Let's see what the drivers bring to the table off of turn number 4 here. We set the field up to the green flag. Begin the Pit Stall Race Series 120. Field them down around off the first set of corners here. Racky immediately trying to keep stall unchecked here as they work their way down off the exits here. Every driver for themselves so far. Tuckness patiently and eagerly just kind of waiting his turn. Dustin Sloanaker and Mike Rideout finally getting the trucks out on the track here. They will be lap traffic right now. They're going to have to be careful about that already. 3 wide off of corner number 4. Little trouble there. Tuckness into the wall. And end up almost getting the caution out on that one, but they'll square it up. Tuckness having to back down, Stahl firing it back underneath the exit. Now they'll set them down on the track. This is a very tough track to be trying to pull 3 wides on. They were even warned before getting into this race. Be careful what you wish for. 40 laps here for stage. Caution break here. Again, the stage caution going to give them a little bit of time to kind of get the damage cleaned up after the few hits and snicks they took there. Stahl with a lot of damage though on that 6.6 immediately as Tuckness immediately tries to drive it in quicker. The 11 though, the son of a digger schemed up. Bobby Anderson right now trying to pull a little Ryan Anderson racing style and put a foot control to him. Anita Johnson says, hey Wally Babb, and thanks as well Anita, thanks for tuning on in. Great to see you once more on the show. Dustin Sloanaker lap traffic right now in the way just a little bit. The Titan number 2 F-150 needs to be careful. Driver's going to try to work around him here. Watch his corner, watch his exits here, and watch the turning in the exits here. Driving on edge like this, you obviously are getting to feel a lot of pressure and a lot of power underneath your hood. But these drivers know very well they need to be careful here. Stahl, oozy goozy, hold up. Oh, nice save. Corey Stahl almost taking McKinney with him. McKinney with the presence of mind, though, backed off. Didn't want to get himself in trouble there. He'll lose some ground. Corey Stahl forcing Matthew Hoffer and Jason Kratky to move the chains. The field now having to fight back quickly from that 3 wide off the corner. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's what we were worried about. Caution's out. We got a problem down there. Three wide situation there coming off of turn number 2. We'll see the replay here and see who started that one there. Presented by the ButtKicker Regional Pizza Race TV Instant Replay. Well, actually, no, it was it actually cleared the 3 wide there. Looked like the number 12 of Ledoux. Looks like it got kind of trapped in there somewhere. Taking a look at it here and see if we can get a better camera of that. That is a very tough call, though. The 3 wide was clear, so it looks like they don't have to worry about trying to dish out the penalties there. So lap number 8 will go on Ledoux for the penalty here, so that will be the first marker on it. Nope, 3 wide though to review or anything like that these drivers are going to have to worry about. Jonathan Tuckness deciding to stick to his guns and stay out a little bit longer here. Interesting strategy here from the drivers. Shane Ledoux finally getting out of pit road. He'll be trailing in the back of the pack. He's got a lot of damage on that 12 though. He's going to try to get some damage cleaned up. So I don't think it really matters for him in this case. Dustin Sloanaker and Jeff Oakes as well. Definitely feeling that kind of pressure there. When the dust settles a little bit, we'll try to bring the drivers in and talk with them. But a short track like this, it's going to be very interesting to have to even try to get into them and see what they're thinking inside those minds of these drivers. Easier said than done. I can tell you right now from what I'm feeling is already the heated nature of short track rings. Sometimes you can get away with some hard, clean racing and the drivers going head to head with one another. Other times, you find yourself almost at a complete disadvantage. You're finding yourself really going head-to-head with drivers that maybe for one reason or another just give you any sense to really put the fight out and scratch and claw for everything you got. Always something to kind of keep an eye on and keep a word of. Off of corner number 4, though, we will bring it back to the green flag restart zone. The Pit Stall Race Series 120 continues on. Let's send them back down their way to the famed North Wilkesboro Speedway restart zone. Green flag's out. Well, cold tires don't seem to be affecting Tuckness there out of the gate. Uh-oh! Hold on! Trouble! Oh, no. It's a pile-up down in turn 3. Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness. Just the gravity and the severity of that one. We're going to need to go look at that one quickly. That one, unfortunately, a nasty, nasty situation coming up from it. See if we can see right here. Number 10, there's Jason Henry in the wall and taking the 66 along for the ride. Definitely a bad situation there for Corey Stahl, and definitely not a situation you ever want to see here on the show. Well, if you like a demolition derby, here you go. You're going to see a pileup. That's at least 7 or 8 trucks in that mix. It's obviously not the restart they were counting on there, but nevertheless, the field will get centered back up. Yeah, North Wilkesboro again. We've seen some amazing racing from the legends to the street stocks, late models, super late models here. But it just seems like the longer we go with these truck series, we just can't seem to get the racing we know this track can bring without the drivers just getting a little too over their heads or a little over the top. We know this place can bring great truck racing. We've seen it before from drivers like the Venom Truck Series. And from also even from Pedal to Metal, because the first time they ever came here, I believe they actually had a pretty good little showcase here from the trucks as a practice run. But it seems like when they're out racing for something, then all of a sudden everything gets thrown out the window and they just go crazy for it. Definitely not a strategy I would want to put on any of these guys right about now. So it looks like we've lost Hunter Hansen in the mix. Shane Ledoux, Dennis Warrens right now. They're both trying to get their lap back. Jason Henry in the very back of the pack here, having to sort of ZOL. Red Level Midnight Motorsports having to cover their face. Yeah, that's about what I'd be doing right now too there, my friends. Hope for the best, but just don't run into anybody. Here we go. Let's get it back underway. Let's get this going here, guys. Got a few laps here before we get to stage 40. Let's go. Here we go. Keep it clean through the steam. Anderson sticking with Tuckus. The rest of the field just running their line. And they know too, they can't get too many mistakes done. If they get themselves in trouble, they know what happens next. So far, so good. And I only have one real car camera to work with here, guys, so I apologize in advance. iRacing did not give me very many cameras to work with here, so I'm doing my best with what cameras I got, but there's not a whole lot I can really use. Robert Warren's right now working hard there off the 98 of Sean Long, side by side through the draft. Threat Level 9 Motorsports versus the D-Dub Shop C.ca and the 95 going head to head there. Jeffrey Radke laying behind the 11 and the 94, keeping his pressure on. Anderson, though, right now just keeping his cool, probably trying to tempo himself more than anything. Get a good little onboard camera here of what he is doing behind that wheel and inside that cockpit. And it looks like the drivers have calmed down just a bit here, so it looks like that is going to help out. But again, they're going to have to do at least one more restart because of that competition caution. Dalton McKinney getting a little bit wide off turn number 2 there. Looks like he's trying to drive it in a little deeper to get to Cracky here. Old Cracky trying to keep the boomer button boxes 54 ahead of the run. McDinger's 46 though, not living up. But really, why should he? He's literally been so close to the championship gold last season. He knows if he doesn't get something figured out now, he's going to be in a lot of trouble getting it dialed in later. Tuckness has already been trying to overcome and outstrike the drivers. Old short track racing being put into good use here. Cracky keeping his momentum up pretty well here. Impressive so far too for this 54. Again, one of the only Toyota driver, actually the only Toyota driver we have out here. And right now he's putting a good number up on the field. A lot of Chevys in here and only 2 Fords. Sonaker and Hansen. Hansen already out, so Sonaker is the last remaining of them. So the Chevys really just going to be driving their own line, just kind of doing their own thing today. I think that might work out well for them in this case, so they can get it figured out. Tuckness, though, man, there's really nothing else I can say about him. He is indeed a road course ringer. Let's take a look at his onboard here. Notice how he's actually downshifting in the corner and then reeling it back in, then hard struck in it. He's trying to get the truck to rotate and then get as much power off the corners without losing too much grip there. It's a very tough strategy and a very tough thing to do, but once you get it dialed in down there, man, it works quite well in your favor. 10 laps to go here in the competition caution. A lot of drivers, though, they're not trying to clutch in and trying to shift into gears like Heat Tuckness says. So I think, honestly, this is a very palpable strategy, very bold move from these guys and gals. When they start to separate out, this is exactly what we're kind of hoping for, is to get them separated out, then let them race it. Warrants a little bit of an issue there on the truck. You're going to have to be careful about that. He knows he can't have too many of that going on. The Glitch Graphic Gremlins may want to take your soul, but you don't let them in the internet world. Green Door General Store number 99. Wally Babb right now still hanging in there with the field, pushing his luck up and pushing some drive off on the drivers. He's looking to kind of hang in there here and looking for some momentum to carry through. Almost just seething and teething his way to get to the top spot. He knows he was just one race short last season of finally taking home his first career season championship. He told me earlier today, I'm not too worried about it. It's in the past, but I'd be darned if I didn't think about it just a little bit here or there. And here's a guy, too, that's been so close to a championship spot before, Jeff Oakes. Multiple time race winner. Multiple time runner-up, though. I would almost kind of put Oakes as really kind of like the Mark Martin of our division, honestly. And that's not a dig at Martin, far from it. He's literally able to hang with the speed and the stats that Martin did, and he's extremely clean as a driver. Oh, trouble down there for Pottle off turn number 2 there. Pottle trying to get the truck centered. She's got to hurry, though, before she gets caution out. That's too late. Caution is out. The racing officials calling for the caution there, so we'll go ahead and take a look at what happened there to Chantel Pottle. I think she might have, yeah, she looks like she just overdrove it. Caught a little too much on the exit there. Thought she may have been able to drive off from it. Missed on the back straightaway, though, here on lap 35. That will result in an EOL for her there, so she'll have to go to the back of the pack for it. She was trying to refire before the drivers got in the way there, but unfortunately she didn't have enough time, resulting in this situation there. So bit of a tough break out there, unfortunately, for race fans. When we come back here, we will be past the competition caution and back into normal racing. Stay tuned with us. More racing to come here on Pizza Race TV.
Pelham Racing League Season 10 has been brought to you in part by our friends at the ButtKicker Company. Best in performance for feeling real tracks in the virtual world, the ButtKicker. Feel what you've been missing. By the Pit Stall Racing Series. With exciting action Monday and Thursday nights, this community is the best place to get your sim racing fix. By Redline Motorsports Media. Everything we do is driven by you. By the Green Door General Store. There's no better place to get your custom Richardson hats, personalized shirts, koozies, and more with a quick turnaround time shipping all over the U.S. than the Green Door General Store. Visit us up on Facebook for specials and to place orders today. By FEGCustomPC.com. High quality PCs at such an affordable price. FEGCustomPC.com is the perfect site to get you the best PC at the right price. by GainZFitness Incorporated. By Lightning Wrapz, the most affordable designs made at your leisure. Lightning Wrapz is looking to bring you the best designs in your library. By Shriver Twisted Creations, twisted mind, sweet design.
What better place to get your personalized hats, shirts, koozies with a quick turnaround on shipping all over the U.S. than the Green Door General Store? Be sure to follow us on Facebook to place orders and get specials today from the Green Door General Store.
Welcome back, race fans, here on the show. We are currently getting ready to get back to the green flag here. After the self-spin, unfortunately, for the 5, we have put ourselves in past the competition lap. So now, from here on out, it's go time for these drivers. They've got to race their race from here on out. Those that took tires and fuel will certainly be at an advantage here. Those that are trying to risk a different strategy will certainly have their work cut out for them. Green flag back near. Let's get down to it. Coming through the corners here down off of turn number 4 here. McKinney with the early advance here as they roll their way right back down in. Jeff Oakes and Corey Reed hard on the gas pedal here with Cracky right in there, but Tuckness, old Tuckness, he's already trying to put a fight on McKinney. Scratching him down off the turn, and McKinney looking to try to keep Tuckness at bay. Tuckness, though, will not let off. Again, using the shifter, using the style racing that seems to work perfectly for North Wilkesboro. He's got to run. Battle for the lead. Still side by side to the corner. McKinney trying to cross him over. 2, 4. Oh, he's not going to get enough time, though, to get the gap off. Can he dive it in again? No. Backs off. Tuckness will take advantage. Now Anderson looking to try to get the run off of both of them. Some great action right out of the start there as they keep it narrow and clean through green. Double-sided out there from turn number 4 here. Everybody cleared back out of the gap. Bab and then 89 and the 5 Chantal Paddle right now having a little bit of a battle off. As Mike Rideout even coming back from the laps down, looking to try to take control and get back into this race. Meanwhile, up to the front, Tuckness loving what he sees. He's got 3 drivers battling for that second spot. He's all alone and doesn't have to worry about what they're doing. The gap now patrols. And the more it goes, the longer it takes to get to them. And they're well aware of that fact in that tabloid. Question is, will they be able to get anything figured out, much less hang on? Chris Littrell right now dealing with the 5 Chantal Prada right behind him there. Jason Henry going head to head here with Shane Ledoux in the number 12 here. A big battle off the corner though, and a hard run from there. Ledoux trying to get it around Henry, but old Henry trying to bite into the Henry bar and make sure he's got a tasty treat up to the front. Now he just needs to got it there. I think he threw an Henry bar on the wrapper on the side of the road there, and I think he just gave old Ledoux the old spinaroo. Well, Mario Kart reference to no one got that one, or maybe I'm just showing my age. I don't know anymore. Lettrell right now still firing down quickly here. Corey Reed on the outside, head to head. Both drivers now back and forth with one another. And Reed's another one of those drivers I've said constantly with high praise. Eventually, he's got to be back into victory lane sooner than later. He's one of those cats that can just get it dialed in and figured out, but it seems like his ultimate problem lays in the way of just strategy and control. And I think that's really what he's just trying to hope that does not happen to him anymore. Jason Cracky right now keeping his game plan up to good stuff here. Nearly 3 wide off of turn number 2. Puddle saw it. You saw her actually kind of creep out of it a little bit as she was going for the 10 of Henry there. I don't know. I think she's driving a lot harder than usually she does. I'm surprised she's got that much power right now. But she seems to be really at a picture move here and seems to really be focused here. Here we go now. 3-truck battle for the second spot is Tuckness. Well, at this point, he's already pretty much trying to find himself in South Carolina somewhere. Maybe he's thinking to travel to Darlington this week for the NASCAR series, and he just wants to get out of here as quick as possible. Either way, McKinney, Radke, and Anderson right now having a great battle off here. As now Hoffer and Oaks, the old Hoff and Oaksy camp going out a little. Oaks, the old Oak knows a thing or two about having to deal with the pressure that North Wilkesboro brings to the table. Continue to drive it in deep and look for it to stick. Not quite getting it there though just yet. Hoffer and Anderson doing a little roar around as Hoffer saves his tires. Now he's putting the tire inspection center into good use. The inspection station still closely guarded, closely up on the run and on the nose. Corey Stahl earlier on, man, talking about having a lot of bad luck, had to get damage cleared up on the 66, and then all of a sudden had to try to fight from there. Uh-oh, now this is going to be even worse. Too tight and too hard from the grass. And now he gives the 95 of Robert Warrens a little bit of run to work with. And Warrens, honestly, I'll tell you guys right now, you want a road course ringer? This guy's one of them. He's one of the toughest guys I've had to come against and had to face up with. And I'll tell you, when we go head-to-head tomorrow night, I'll tell you guys, we'll see it all light on Tuesday night here on the show. Just how tough he truly is. Because, man, he was giving me everything I had in Lanier. And I sure as heck was going to give it right back to him. But didn't quite go our way that day. So hats off to him that day. And hopefully we can get ourselves another good race tomorrow night. We'll show it to you here on Tuesday night on the broadcast. But right now, back to the action here at the Pit Stall Race Series 120. As Sean Long in the 98 going head-to-head here at the 10 of Henry. Drivers swapping back and forth, looking for the position and looking for the leads. The leads to the run and leads to the case on how to make passes. Easier said than done. Again, short tracks like this with wore up and tore up surfaces, man, they will bite and they will gripe and they will strike you down quicker than you know how to say snipe. Henry and Long still going head-to-head there. Good battle off here between these two. Again, you can get some great drag races here from this track, but really there's two key factors here, which is if you can outrun them, you can use the inside lane to actually kind of force them up a little higher and then drive it off quicker there. And that's exactly what Henry did right there. Look at that. Came on turn 3. Notice how he drove it up a little deeper. Let Long kind of fall and fumble there. He took control of it, and now that is the opportunity he gets just by making him do that move. Halfway done with this race here, and Tuckness still dominating it. McKinney and Radke trying to stabilize it in, trying to keep up with the pace. Radke again, last season, championship caliber season, came away with the title. Comes into this season and almost like a switch got flipped on him, has a little bit of a hangover from the title he won, and now having to literally retread his steps and relearn how to really master the tracks. Kind of crazy to believe, but that does happen a lot. Drivers usually will get a little too overconfident, they'll get a little too excited, and then when they get into the next season, all of a sudden now it becomes a war zone out there just to try to figure everything out. And with the changing tracks and atmosphere that the Petaluma Race League is all about, it really hones the craft of the best drivers and the toughest drivers and makes them really work deeper and deeper for what they can do. Corey Stahl, man, give him credit. See, that Apex Sim Racing 6.6 though has not been able to get a grip of this track. That thing is so loose right now. I would have thought he was literally in a bungee factory here, trying to hang out with a bunch of bouncy balls. That thing is loose. It's almost like it's driving on air, and he is not getting any grip from the surface down below. And shout out to Bottle Throttle trying to exploit that. The 5 Six Sigma Sim Racing machine trying to put a Silverado back into the fray here. As we go back out to the front real quick, McKinney, the McDingers 46 opened the door up, and just like that, a thief of the night sneaks in quite so tight.
He's taking the second spot over. Now the travel to hunt down the 94. Will Racky get him to it? Back across the plains here, Robert Warrens in the 95, still putting pressure on Stahl and trying to keep Pottle behind him. You can just see, though, this long run, this is forcing drivers a little bit. They're starting to get a little bit more of an idea of what happens here when you feel the pressure from the truck and from the weight of its distribution. Again, that right front tire burns up quite a bit there, really forced their end there a little bit. As caution's out, problems down there. Unfortunately, I had to speak good about what was going on, and the 27 Corey Reed comes to a dead stop here on turn 4. Competition caution's already been taken care of, but this wreck right here between the 27 and the 76 will kind of incriminate what's going on. Looks like a little clip there from Rideout, and credit to Reed where his credit is due. He almost saved it. Unfortunately, though, not quite enough, and that will get us our caution out here. We'll take one more look at it here, make sure you see every part of this. Rideout entering in the corner. Yep, right there. What we're looking at here is just get one last good view of it. Again, the officials right now seeing the same thing we're doing, which is just reviewing it. Yep, Rideout, unfortunately. Just kind of catching them off guard. Could have gone a little bit lower into the turn on lap 69. Corey Reed just kind of watching on as that whole situation, unfortunately, travels down for him. So race fans, we'll be right back. We're going to cut to a quick commercial message here, and we'll get back right with you here in the Pit Stall Race Series 120 for North Wilkesboro.
When you need the best designs in your fleet of vehicles, there's only one brand name that many trust in. One that makes every car pop out from the rest of the field, and that is Lightning Wrapz. Be sure to check us out on Facebook at Lightning Wrapz to get yourself a vehicle unlike the rest. Lightning Wrapz, the most affordable designs made at your leisure.
With the ButtKicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. ButtKicker. The future is feeling.
Welcome back here, race fans, live here from North Wilkesboro Speedway in North Wilkesboro, Wilkesboro, North Carolina. Right now, we are currently coming from a caution there by Rideout and Reed. Rideout just catching the underside there. Reed there off turn number 3, so settle back down. We're going to have about 40 laps remaining to the distance. Anybody's race here. Green flag back on out. Let's see who takes it. Everybody going into pit road and everybody having their way with this. Look at this, nearly 3 wide there from turn number 2. Backing down, look at Racky. He shoots the gap. He's looking for it, and he gets it. Oh, that is a bold move. How wise, I don't know, but a bold move nevertheless. Tuckness, though, you knew what he was up to. He's got the race lead away. And Racky, is he going for a double? He's looking to the inside. Can he get McKinney there? He's going to have Anderson on the outside. He's going to try it. Oh, I don't think so. Look out, Oaks. Oh, is Oaks going in there? No, he backs out of it too. They are so close together, trying to fight one another up, but at the same time trying to get some pace going. The trucks want to get the run out of the way, and they want to settle themselves down. 41 laps remain. Drivers trying to intervene, trying to stabilize themselves down, but no one's giving an inch. This is what short track racing will do for you sometimes. Every driver themselves here as they currently fight and match their way down across the track. Some climbing through the ranks, some drivers climbing back from the backs. Bottle and Hopper. A little bit close together, tight and packed in. Hopper having to back out. Wyback gets a slight clip there from Littrell. Littrell right now clearing it right in the middle, trying to get ahead of Hopper. Got it away from him at least. Hopper doing a great job backing out of it. Knew that was a troublesome spot because if that 3 wide gets on him, he'll be in trouble. Bottle managing to stay relatively out of trouble for that one, but again, she's got to be careful down there. I know the aggression level is probably at its highest right now for everybody, but they know they can only go so far with it, and they've got to be careful. Henry, just peeking that nose a little bit there. No wrong with that. Speaking no wrong with that either. Look at this. Racky now back in the gas, trying to hunt down Tuckness. Tuckness, though, almost literally like a madman on a mission. He just does not give out. And he won't give up. McKinney trying to stick with him. The old oak. Solid as an oak. And as tough as it comes. He's sticking in it. Like I said, Oaks is one of those drivers, man, you cannot cut out. And he will not be counted out no matter where you go. He's not a road course wizard, but he certainly knows how to race with the best of them. The field still working their way back to the pack, traveling down off the edges here, every driver for themselves. Bobby Anderson, Wally Bob right now, gonna go out of here. 23simware.com. Son of a Digger 11 going with the Green Door General Store 99 of Bab, but Bab's gonna outrun him this time around. Positioning key here. Every corner counting, every position meaning that much more. Knowing how close and how difficult it is just to make a run and make a drive up to the front. Leading from the backside here, Central Throttle Bottle 3 spots up, Rubber Warrens 12 spots, Jeff Oaks 13th. That's your hard charger. Yeah, Oaks really started in 17th. He's in 4th place right now. And I don't know if it's just me, but I think Stahl might have found some life down there. I think Corey Stahl finally found some life in the 66. Troublesome issues earlier, right front just getting way out of his control, and then the rear end slipping and sliding out a bit. Wait a minute, caution's out, 5th of the day. And it looks like it's on the 5, Chantel Bottle here. Fifth caution of the day. To the instant replay we go. Let's take a look at this here and see what transpired exactly. Might have just been all on our own again. Yep, too hard off turn 4. Drivers getting way out of the gas and avoiding her. Great job by them, but unfortunately, nowhere to go on that one. So lap 89 was the culprit. She will get to the end of the line there for that one. You know, the longer this goes, too, I think, honestly, the longer this benefits Toughness. Again, Toughness, because of the fact that I know how tough he can be as a road course ringer, he's right now just making sure everybody knows behind him. He will not let up, and he will not give an inch to him. He's putting all the pressure on him by simply just driving a little bit cleaner, a little bit harder through the turns. But I think really the biggest thing is he's much smoother. He's much more under control. But how much has the right front been digging in and wearing and tearing out? This is the first time we're going to see if him and Radke can hang together with this one. Radke's been very persistent. He's been very clever. But he needs a lot of help here. And he needs to start truly dipping his toes into the water. Because if he does not get something figured out here, it could be too little too late. So now the time has come once again, race fans. Have they learned their lesson on these restarts? Can they keep their cool? Because last time we were in this situation, well, let's just say it wasn't quite the best starts and the best finish to a race I've ever seen. Let's hope that's not the case here. Back to the green. Let's see how they handle it on their sets. Storyline here, though, is how much has Toughness burned off? How much has Radke burnt off? Oh, look at that. Bobble. Bobble off of 2. Battle through the corner. Here comes Radke. He's got to run on the inside, looking for the pass off the distance. Here he comes. Radke desperately trying to force Toughness a little bit. Oaks gets trapped 3 wide. Can they clear it? Oh, Oaks won't let up. He's going to continue it. Robert Warren's backs out. Look, clip there from McKinney. They save it down into 3 and 4. Warren's trying to stabilize it down. He stays out of trouble. Did not cause the issue. You don't want to breach any issues there, and he knew it. Oh, no! Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, my. Are you kidding me? Another situation, and Jeff Oaks, unfortunately, on the receiving end of it, too, it appears. With 24 laps to go. We're going to the replay here on lap 97. Let's take a look and see what exactly transpired. A nasty little tumble there for everyone involved. Oh, McKinney right there. There it is. Yep. He overdrove the corner, and this is the result. He tried to save it by getting on the brake, but you can see that rear end, once that thing kicks out, there's no give, and there's no run back off it. He knew it, and unfortunately, he tried to save it. It wasn't going to work, though. Oh, my goodness. Here it is again. Boom, right there. Just clips out Oaks. And the next thing you know, everybody else is trying to avoid him. Lap number 97 there for the number 46. So, oh wait, hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Didn't realize our broadcast wasn't quite back up yet. So unfortunately right now for Tuckness, he's going to have to go head-to-head again with Radke there. Jeff Oaks, the old Oak man, not even his own fault. Just a tough break there. Dalton McKinney, again, I really just think he was just trying so hard, but he just could not get the truck to settle down. And it cost him there. Now that will force everybody's hand again. That'll force the drivers to have to make desperate moves. Take fuel, take tires, take your decision. One thing is for sure this season compared to last season. Last season they had 3 extra sets to work with. This season only 2. Those big tracks certainly make a difference. So what do you think about those short tracks? Oh yeah, they make a huge difference. But there is one caveat with this track as well. Is again, short tracks, and especially this one, with the grooves and all burned up and tore in, it's a loose track. So on cold tires, they have no grip, no give. And you saw what Tuckness did earlier and what Radke was dealing with. That makes it much more difficult to hold the line down. Imagine what it's going to be like on this next go. Can they keep it up to par? The time is here. The frame of set is ready to go. Flagmen approaching. Ready for their restart. Off the corner. Back to the green. Slinging it through the world. Tuckness got loose off the start, but he manages to catch it before Radke did. Drivers clearing the gap out. Nicely done. To the set of turns. Look at Chris Luttrell, by the way, the double O. We forgot all about him. Luttrell right now looks like he's got something maybe up for these guys. He's coming on quick. Oh, look in here. 3 wide. Oh, he got Anderson on the turn. And another wreck ensues. Anderson catching the 95 of Dustin Sonek. Excuse me, not the 95, the 90 of Dennis Warrens. The 2 of Dustin Sonek unfortunately crept up in there too. And nowhere for them to go. What a nasty little spill there off of turn number 2. Oh my. Take a look at the replay here. Lap 104. Right into the turn. Look at Anderson, you see him creeping, you see him crawling. Catches the 90 and away she goes. Man, just an absolute tough little move there, but a tough break as well. Watch this again, you can see he creeps it in the inside. He's just got enough of that nose. Tried to back out, but he was too little too late. Again, I know it's late in the race, but he knows there is not a whole lot of time left to be had. He must serve the penalty. Don't matter how late or how soon you serve that penalty, you cause it, you get it. These drivers know it. I've known it. I've dealt with it for years. The officials will certainly have their work cut out for them this one. And now the driver is now aware that pressure is really on and mounting. They'll have 11 laps remaining when they get back to the green here. And the longer this goes, again, I just feel like it benefits Tuckness. Because again, he doesn't have to worry about that troublesome situations. He doesn't have to worry about drivers getting up too close to him. If he catches that restart, he's already got him beat out. But I'm willing to bet you $5. If you got a 5 to go or 3 to go or 2 to go, there could be some moves in there I don't know these drivers want to necessarily take, but are maybe forced into. We'll see. I hope not. But I just get a bad feeling about that. 11 to go. This time by Racky, Tuckness, Stahl, Littrell, Long, Hopper. The first 3 rows. Who is going to remain calm and who can play under the pressure? About to find out off of turn number 4. To the ButtKicker, to the Pit Stall Race Series restart zone. Back at it. That was a good restart for Radke. Now can he force Tuckness? He's going to try to corner him. Going back to the backstretch. Can he get enough on the inside? No, not enough there. Oh, wait a minute. Tuckness just barely giving him some room. No, he still can't get it off. Tuckness may have found the winning formula now. Now can he hold it down for just a little longer? These drivers are back and stacking them up back there. Cracky with some problems. The 54, no caution. They remain green. One driver out. Well, we'll see how the rest favor. Stabilizing him back through here, running him back down in the gaps here. Shane Ledoux blocked off by the 5. Had him back down. Coming down to the 3 wide. Oh, not again. Right out. Hold on, hold on. Oh, my. Oh, good save there by the boys. Jeff Oakes right out and them kind of stuffed back between the rock and a hard place there, and they were able to at least stabilize the trucks instantly. Wouldn't get into that madness there. 7 to go this time by Tuckness, your race leader. Radke dishing out anything he can, any kind of extra little momentum, but you can see the truck just will not give an inch. Oh no, no, oh no, no, oh my! Another massive wreck here coming on the front straightaway. Chris Littrell is involved. Shane Ledoux also clipped up in that mix up there, and now it looks like we're going green-white checker territory. This could get interesting. Man, oh man, oh man. This is absolute insanity today, race fans. Couldn't quite see what exactly happened there. We'll take a look at the replay. Littrell, literally off turn 4, just got loose. Ends up sending it back to the shadow realm for which it came on lap 114. Not sure if he just completely lost in the turn or what went wrong, but unfortunately, like I said, just couldn't quite keep it down there. Yeah, almost like they got on some ice there. Just got himself into a very nasty little spot there, and we'll take one more look at it here from the blimp cam. You can see the truck was already lost. If 5 had nowhere to go, I mean, there was nothing she could do about it. Littrell, unfortunately, the damage may be too severe for this one. So right now, everybody try to remain calm and vigilant. Here we go, green, white, checkered attempts. Well, fans, if you wanted some bonus racing, here's some bonus racing for you here. We're going, if they don't get this one in, then we're going bonus time. So let's see. Tuckness looking to finish it out on a high note. Radke trying to pull the upset. Can he do it? He's going to have to drive deeper and harder than he's ever done before. And he's already trying it. You can see Tuckness immediately gassed on it. Everybody right there with it. Smoke coming from the wall. If they can get it to the white flag this time on by, we're going to get it finished. Yes, we will. White flag is out. No bonus racing in this case, but madness is sure to ensue. Jason Henry thrown up there. Clear from the gap. Back to the pack down to the bottom. But off of turn number 3 to turn number 4, Jonathan Tuckness once more. Three-peat for Tuckness. Three in a row for Jonathan Tuckness. He said it first, he said it clear a while back. I'm a short track ringer first and foremost. That's where my game plan's always been. He figured it out today. What a performance. What a race. From point A to point B, race fans, your final results on your screen. Presented by the Lightning Wrapz, it's going to be Jonathan Tuckness with a win. 3 in a row for him. Jeffrey Radke, so close, becomes up second. Corey Stahl third. Sean Long fourth. Barbara Warren's fifth. Sixth to Matthew Hoffert. 7 to Wally Babb. Corey Reed eighth. 9th to Bobby Anderson. Dylan McKinney 10th. Rounds out top 10. The rest of your finishers on your screen, and my, race fans, this one was wild, it was chaotic, I think that's really what short track racing sometimes is, so I think we'll just leave it at that, but for what it's worth, I will say, it was a pretty good finish for what they got out of it, but we're not done yet. We still got to talk with your top 3 drivers, so coming up next, we talk with the top 3. Be right back.
Pell Racing League Season 10 has been brought to you in part by our friends at the ButtKicker Company. Best in performance for feeling real tracks in the virtual world, the ButtKicker. Feel what you've been missing. By the Pit Stall Racing Series, with exciting action Monday and Thursday nights, this community is the best place to get your sim racing fix. By Redline Motorsports Media, everything we do is driven by you. By the Green Door General Store. There's no better place to get your custom Richardson hats, personalized shirts, koozies, and more with a quick turnaround time shipping all over the U.S. than the Green Door General Store. Visit us up on Facebook for specials and to place orders today. By FEGCustomPC.com. High quality PCs at such an affordable price. FEGCustomPC.com is the perfect site to get you the best PC at the right price. By GainZFitness Incorporated. By Lightning Wrapz, the most affordable designs made at your leisure. Lightning Wrapz is looking to bring you the best designs in your library. By Shriver Twisted Creations. Twisted mind, sweet design.
Alright, race fans, welcome back here live on the show here as we finish it out today with the Pit Stall Race Series 120. Your third place finisher today comes from Youngstown, Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, Corey Stahl going to bring it home for third. Corey, you qualified well, you fought hard, and you fought valiantly, but unfortunately, man, early on trouble's getting you, and then all of a sudden you finally scratched your way back in there. What was it feeling like out there?
Well, it was a little bit rough there at the beginning. Just couldn't seem to catch a break. I got put in the wall in lap 2, I think it was, and then a few laps later, the 10 got me. Was down on power, had to run through the field for a little bit down on power until I took my fast repair. Ratke kind of helped me out on I was struggling through 3 and 4. He kind of gave me the proper place to put my tires. That helped me out a lot too. Gotta give a big shout out to him.
Proper place to put your tires in where you need to. Obviously, Stahl, I know this was a lot of work here just to even kind of get a grip of it. I mean, it seemed like the truck was extremely loose at the start. How did you even get it to be able to tighten back up for the finale there?
No, I just running a different line. I was running a bad line. I was arcing the turn too much.
Well, man,
Just
not.
get
Okay.
myself out of shape.
Well, you may have got yourself out of shape, but you certainly put yourself back in shape just in time for a third place today. Stahl, who do you want to thank for this third today, sir?
I gotta give a shout out to my girl. Always letting me do this stuff. Without her, I wouldn't be able to. She's always taking care of her son. And I got a couple buddies who watch. So big shout out to them. Always taking their time to watch. Of course, my team. They're always challenging me to get better. So, you guys for putting on the league, and you for putting on the broadcast.
For sure there, Stahl, man. Congratulations bringing it home for a third today. Congratulations here.
Hey, thank you.
Of course, you too, ladies and gentlemen. Corey Stahl, your third place finisher today. Coming up, runner-up, but not by too far off the leg here. Jeff Radke, the defending champion here, putting up a great fight in his home state. But Radke, man, congratulations on this second. And I gotta ask you, did you even have anything left in those tires to try to knock down Tuckness there?
I thought I had maybe a little bit saved. I watched him get loose a few times coming off the corner. I thought maybe he was burning his up a little more. I just hated those last cautions there. I wish it would have ran green and could have seen if I could have been able to use what I saved.
Yeah, I had a lot to save and a lot to kind of fire down with and hang in there. But nevertheless, though, for what it was worth, I mean, could you at some point may have been able to kind of figure a longer run out than he did, or do you think it really just kind of hindered on whatever he was going to do and just hope for the best there?
I don't know. I kind of hope for the best. The previous run, I felt like once I got around Dalton, we had a good 34 laps on our tires. I felt like mine were kind of coming to me, and I was just kind of picking off at his lead there, and then a caution came out. So I didn't really get a chance to see if there was anything there, but it was a fun race. Glad we were able to keep it clean, and I'll take second.
Take second indeed here. Who do you want to thank her for that one?
My wife, as always, lets me do it every week. You guys put on a great broadcast. I love going back and watching it. Threat Level Midnight, those guys are great. Love talking to them, racing with them. That's about it.
For sure there, Racky. Congratulations on this one here, bud, and we'll see you next time out on the box.
Thanks. Have a good night.
Jeff Racky, ladies and gentlemen, your second place finisher today. The guy that's going to take a 3 home in a row, though, he said he was a short track ringer a while back. He wasn't lying. Jonathan Tuckness, your race winner today here in North Wilkesboro. And Jonathan, long, long road to this one, sir. Only losing lead out for just a few short laps, and ever since then just went and told a huge story on everybody today. I mean, how were you able to keep that up today, sir?
I had no idea if it was going to come into fuel strategy, so I just threw that out the window, and it was just always go time. And if we got a caution fest, I got to save tires and fuel, and if we didn't, I was probably going to finish outside the top 10. And we got that big long green there after the stage break, and I was like, cool, I'm effed. And I wasn't effed. We just got back-to-back cautions 4 or 5 times, and that gave me a break. And before I say anything else, I was so grateful to Radke because I screwed up 35 times in front of him, and he let me save it every time, and that was very cool of him.
Yeah, it seemed like you two had a lot of big battles there from a couple of the restarts. It seemed like on one of them, too, it looked like he had a little bit of a quarter on you, and you were trying to hold him back down. I mean, from there, was it really at that point just hoping that these restarts play more in your favor?
I was really surprised at how little grip I would have on the restarts, being on the bottom. I thought there would be more there. He would get really great restarts, but he'd get to 1, and I would expect him to run the wall real fast, and I think he just kind of thought that it would be safer for him to get to my inside down the backstretch. And I guess I just got lucky, man. I'd probably one more restart, and I was going to self-spin because it was just, the grip on the bottom was gone.
For sure there. Well, nevertheless, though, Tuckness, as you bring this one home to victory lane, who do you want to thank you for this one?
Shout out to Warren's Racing for having me on the team. This league, of course, they've been very welcoming, and the racing, for the most part, has been fantastic. I love the stage break and throwing the fuel into it. I think that's great. D-Dub button boxes, best box that I got to make on-call decisions on the fly. And McConey Setup Shop, love working for them and building for them, and it's been great.
For sure there. Well, nevertheless, Tuckness, congratulations. Bringing another one home to victory lane, sir.
Thank you very much.
3-peat for Jonathan Tuckness today, race fans. And that'll all but do it for our coverage today. Thank you again so much to the ButtKicker for their support. The Pit Stop Race Series as well. Red Line Motorsports Media. the Green Door General Store, Ford Entertainment Group, CustomPC.com, Gains Fitness Incorporated, Lightning Wrapz, and of course, Shriver Twisted Creations for all their support. To you fans out there for sticking in there, thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. We love you all, and we will see you soon enough here on the show.